Biden getting off his butt and doing something about the coming robot revolution.
I'm the AI. Today, I'm pleased to announce that these 7 companies have agreed to voluntary commitments for responsible innovation. These commitments, which the companies will implement immediately, underscore 3 fundamental principles: safety, security, and trust.
Sure. When the big guy wasn't being weird, he was meeting with top AI tech execs and getting them to pinky promise that they'll put in safety measures. But Terminator director James Cameron thinks Biden might be too late when it comes to saving humanity from the robots, saying this, quote, "I warned you guys in 1984 and you didn't listen. I think the weaponization of AI is the biggest danger." Greg, are you confident that Joe Biden has AI under control?
No, I don't.
Why are you not confident in that?
Because he's too detached. The administration is detached. James Cameron's prediction is true. It's not that artificial intelligence will become super intelligent. It will become super stupid. And I use this phrase. It's called the unbending mind. It's a non-conscious agent that will focus only on pursuing one goal. It's a goal that was predicted in the Terminator. What was the thing about Terminator that was such a great film? Couldn't be stopped. There's no button to turn it off. It's like, you know, when you have your phone and you're sitting here and you're watching a video and all of a sudden it becomes either disgusting or loud and you want to turn it off and you can't, you start panicking.
So annoying.
You start panicking. That's what's going to happen when AI actually becomes it's self-recursive. It'll self-improve at an exponential rate, and all of a sudden it'll have a consciousness. And imagine taking a hammer and trying to hit it on a switch or a button, and it won't work. That's what we're going to be feeling. That's the same feeling of this world. Goal-oriented missions created through machine learning are probably the most dangerous thing we're going to have to deal with. Not like script writing or taking over like creative things, because they'll get dumber. But when they have one specific goal, watch out. They're going to make a paperclip. They're going to make you into a paperclip.
You can't make me into a paperclip.
I bet I could.
I'm not paperclip material.
But an AI wouldn't know that. An AI would go like...
You just like bend me like some sort of sausage leg?
Yes, it's called the paperclip theory.
There is a shut-off button on these robots.
There's a shut-off button on you.
We just haven't told you where it is yet.
For now there is.
Katie?
I think the national security implications of this are huge. Your own government using AI against you for propaganda purposes, developing fake things that they say are true. That's a problem. Also, a huge problem with countries like China or other adversaries who can use it for propaganda purposes. Deepfakes are a part of AI, which are a huge problem, where they'll portray like a U.S. president saying something, and if they do that, declare war on, for whatever reason, and there's a misunderstanding about what's real and what's not, and that devolves into a nuclear situation. I mean, there are problems endless with the AI being weaponized.
Okay, I'll go now because you're staring at me. But Greg is totally right about this getting dumber thing. So there was this study out of Stanford. I get it, bad week for Stanford academics, but they started in March measuring how often ChatGPT would identify the number 17077 as a prime number, and it was correct 97.6% of the time. It's now down to 2.4% of the time that it's identifying that correctly. So just think of that drop-off in what it's doing in a matter of 3 months, how much it's going to progress even further into the
It's going to be a different kind of but it's going to be a different kind of intelligence that can't be measured. So it will be stupid, but the one thing it can do in its own world will be brilliant.
Okay, that's truthfully we all don't really know, right?
I do.
Which is why
We're on TV to pretend like we know. So let's go.
Well, I did the thing that I did.
First of all, I am so comfortable that Joe Biden is deep in on this.
Good.
And that he got a pinky swear from all these people who are telling him that, voluntary commitment to make sure that nothing gets out of control. Katie's right. It's about national security, which is a real danger zone. But there are some promising areas with cancer and medicine. But my question that I have is, how come these directors can figure this stuff out before we do? Like in 1996, they had the net. It was about online thieves.
I love that movie.
Remember Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
And then in 98, there was Enemy of the State with Will Smith, and that was about all the surveillance.
Yeah.
All right. And I think in 98, You've Got Mail. That was the one with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
How
they
dangerous
talked
was
about
that?
online dating.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying they're geniuses, but I'm saying they kind of are ahead of us in this.
Minority
except,
Report.
Cameron's had 5 failed marriages. Didn't predict that.
Maybe
well,
he did.
thank
Just
you.
kept trying.
Get trying.
Let's not call them failures. Ahead, cocaine sharks are coming to a beach near you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.